Hey guys, it's a nice cool day here in New York and I'm walking up 7th Avenue on the way to the Art Students League where the afternoon classes should just about be wrapping up. I'm meeting this really cool printmaker named Maxwell Roath who makes these one-of-a-kind prints that are just super funny and beautiful. You guys gotta see them. We're here in the printmaking studio with Maxwell and he just finished class. How's class, dude?
It was good. I did a 3-color print and it turned out really successful and I was pretty stoked on it. So always a good day when that happens.
Awesome. Good day. Now we're gonna go off to Maxwell's apartment in the Upper West Side. So come along, guys. I'm just taking quick shots. How do you make ends meet in New York?
I had a bit saved up in the last couple of years from like working and doing stuff. I was working in a restaurant and building tattoo machines for the last like 4
Tattoo machines?
So. Yeah, I was building the actual machines.
Holy.
And that's how I've been able to kind of like at least float while I'm out here for a little bit.
Just kind of make sure you're not starving or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So.
When I first met Max, he seemed like the kind of guy for whom art was always a thing. For some people, it's a suspicion that slowly grows over time. And for others, it's just this passionate fire that they've always known. And I really related to that.
I don't remember a point in my life where I wasn't drawing. I was always kind of creating characters and making up stuff. I was really into Pokemon when I was a kid, so I would draw my own. Really into Mega Man for a while, so I would create my own Mega Man bosses. There was like Mega Man X, and I had this whole vision for another Mega Man game based off of these characters that I had created.
Max has always been an artist. And to state the obvious, artists always make art. But what goes into that? What fuels the art?
I inspire myself by just taking in a ton of information. I'm an avid consumer of other people's art, of comics, cartoons. I listen to podcasts, I listen to books, I read books. I just try to consume as much information as possible because if you just stay the same thing, nothing's gonna change.
So, I know a lot of people who make art. I know painters, I know sculptors, I know a lot of comic book artists. But printmakers are a bit of a rarity in my circle. So, out of all the things he could possibly do, why did Max choose printmaking?
Printmaking is, I don't know, I think it's equally as important as painting. It's such a break from everything. The process just is so meditative because once you get the image that you've drawn or done or whatever, that's such a small step from A to B in the finished product. The puns are so funny, but at the same time, I like it because I'm talking about these oddly somewhat sexual things, but I want the words to be powerful, but it to come off in a way that is presentable, like grandma has to laugh at it. It's subtle, that's why I choose like a cream color to all my paper. And I love that every print I do just has this kind of old, like, retro quality to it without even trying to make it that
As excited as you see Max say all that, it wasn't always that way.
When I graduated high school and I went to art school, I was looking for technical advice. It ended up being the complete opposite. It wasn't until I got here and I still felt like nothing was fitting into place that I found the Art Students League. And I really, honestly, Peter Cox's class have been one of the greatest things I think I've ever found in pushing myself to really understand and change the way I see things. I love that the Art Students League really focuses on these technical abilities, these things that I think are overlooked in art schools nowadays.
Max was only here for 9 months, but he's really made that short amount of time successful for himself because he's coming out of it with an admirable body of work. And you know, even if he has to fly back to Colorado, he's gonna find a way to keep making art.
I think art is kind of language, you know? It speaks to every person that's creating it. I think everybody should do art. Even if you think you're bad, I think it still speaks to some level of what your vision of things are. And I think that's so unique to each individual that it's so fun to see that happen. Thank you, man. Been really awesome to be on this, especially since I'm such a passionate fan of the Art Students League, and I hope that it continues as an institution pushing people forward with their art, for sure.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Maxwell, for joining us on our show today. Really appreciate you sharing yourself and your work and your art. And yeah, you're always welcome here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, see you around, guys. If you want to see more of Maxwell's stuff, click the link below. That's his Instagram. He has some awesome stuff. You should totally check it out. And stay tuned here for more features in the future. Peace.